All right, Jay coming at you here, and what I'm going to do this evening is make a little video, another one on Tuneboy, on how to do your update for version 6, right? So this is taking version 6 map, taking your trim file, doing the customized, process of taking the values and flip-flopping them from the maps to your trim, so you get the benefit of keeping the quick shifter blip values and the timings in version 6 in the trims you always use in 4.1. So this is not a very involved process, but a lot of people have been having issues. I've been posting everything on Diavel forum, and people don't seem to, I guess aren't technically familiar with using PCs, or I don't know what's so hard about this, but to me it's easy. I know for other people it's not. So out of the goodness of my heart, I'll do this video. Getting a little bit tiring, but you know what? I love working on my bike mechanically and technically just as much as riding it. So I do this because I enjoy it and I like helping other people. Not to the point of spoon feeding everybody, which I'm doing now, but I don't mind. I'll do it. And anyways, so what we need to do is I'm not going to do this step. Assume that it's already been done. Okay, you need to load your version 6 map only, no trim files, onto the bike using there's 2 files obviously that are necessary for version 6: Flash Mitsubishi version 6 and Tuneboy Trim version 6. You always flash the bike with Flash Mitsubishi, all right? But you're going to be using version 6. So just as you did 4.1, you want to load the correct map and flash only the correct map onto the ECU. No trim files. So now the ECU is got the map for version 6 flashed onto it. That's number 1. I'm not covering that process. Assume that's already been done here in this situation, and everybody's already familiar on how to do that. All right, I would hope that you do know how to do that, or you shouldn't be even touching your bike with this process. Okay, so what you're going to do is you can have both 4.1, which you do need on your laptop, and I recommend you keep it on your laptop because your oil reset and Desmo reset light indicators will not reset with version 6. Wayne did not embed the code in version 6 to do that, and unfortunately it only works with the Gen 1s, not the Gen 2s. Wayne never updated it at all for the Gen 2s because he didn't have his hands on the DDS to update it. So unfortunately I tried to update my buddy's Gen 2 and it wouldn't work. This was a while ago, but I had to recently reset my 7,500 mile oil reset, and I couldn't do it with version 6 because it didn't work. So I did it with 4.1, no problem, and it reset it. So you should have 4.1 on your laptop anyway. You don't need it for this process, but you do need it for that purpose. Now, you're going to have all the Tuneboy version 6 files, the maps obviously, and you also need the WB01 flash update, the latest one for version 6 to work. I will post some of these files. I'm going to end up posting them on Diavel Owners Group on the Facebook page in dogs, only because Diavel forum, they don't have a file section there, and I'm kind of tired of some of the people on there, the way they've been. I guess they think they deserve just to get this stuff handed to them, and I'm as an end user doing this out of the goodness of my heart, and I do it because I like to teach, and like I said, I just enjoy this stuff. So I think the thread that I had going got out of control, and a lot of people are just taking this for granted. So I'm stepping away from doing any kind of Tuneboy related matters on the Diavel forum, and that's really unfortunate because I do like that forum quite a bit, and I will be there always for other stuff. But this Tuneboy thing got out of hand. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to post the files and that I know have worked for as many versions as I can get posted up there, and I'll even post the files for version 6 for everybody. But so what you're going to do is you need to open up Tuneboy version 6, and you want to open up your Tuneboy Trim version 6 file. Okay? So, so you launch that executable, all right? Now from here, you want to open up, you're going to, whatever trim files you're using on the bike, whether it's 1, 2, or 3 files that you're doing, you need to do for all of them. So this is the same process for every one of them you're going to be doing. So you want to open up your trim file, right? And now you got to just, wherever you have your trim files on the bike that you always use for 4.1, you open up, whichever ones those are. All right, I'm going to open this one. All right, now all the values on that trim have been loaded up to Tuneboy Trim version 6. I'm going to close out of Tuneboy Trim 6.0 now. It'll save, it'll have memory, and it'll save those values from that trim I loaded. Okay? From there, I'm going to power up the bike now. Bike's powered up. So I'm going to load again. I'm going to launch Tuneboy Trims version 6. Okay? Reading map from ECU. Alright? You're going to get this box. This box says data in ECU is different to data on PC. Replace data in ECU. Okay? You want to hit yes. So what this does is this brings into the ECU all your air-fuel ratios. You want that, right? That's where your tune is. So you want to hit yes. All right, then you're going to get the next box. Blip data in ECU is different to data on PC. Replace blip data in ECU. You're going to say no to that because you don't want to overwrite the quick shifter settings and the values that Wayne incorporated in version 6 into our trim file. So we want to hit no. Okay, that's it. Now you pretty much flip-flop the information that you wanted. That should be on your trim file so you can reload it and flash it into the ECU. So you want to rename this file. So you go File, Save Trim File, and you want to name it, whatever you want to name it. Version 6. Okay? Alright, and then you hit Save. I'm going to save it to my desktop. That's it. We just saved the trim file that we're now going to reload or reflash. Turn off my bike. That we're going to reflash back to the ECU. So you're going to do the same process through Flash Mitsubishi. You're going to take your map again that you flashed on the bike right before we started this process. Load that into Flash Mitsubishi. Then you're going to take all your trim files that you modified, either 1, 2, or 3 trims. You can load 3 at a time on the bike, and you reflash the bike, and there you have it. You got everything you need from Tuneboy version 6 with your timings and your quick shifter blip values that are embedded in version 6 are now embedded with your air fuel ratios that you had in your trim files, so you have everything on the bike working as it should. It's simple as that. Okay? Hopefully you guys caught on to that, and thanks for watching.